Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you, dear students? I hope you all are doing well at your home. I welcome you once again in Pakistan International School TIES virtual learning system for the session 2020-21. Dear students, as you know, this is your favorite subject science class, and this is for grade 6, all the students of grade 6 boys and girls. So this is a continuation of chapter number 8, as we have studied lots of things and got lots of information about energy and its forms. So now we will see some last topics of this chapter, that is about renewable energy sources as well as energy conversion in environment. As you know that in the uh, previous lecture we have studied about the non-renewable and renewable energy sources. In non-renewable energy sources, we have just took a brief introduction about fossil fuels. Those are coal, oil, and gas, which are used in our daily lives. These are non-renewable energy sources because when they will be finished, they cannot be renewed because they take millions of years ago again to be formed. They are depleting very quickly, and because its usage is increased day by day. So we have just started some renewable energy sources usage, which are used for making different type of energies. So in that we have studied before hydroelectric energy as well as wind energy and biogas also. Hydroelectric energy means that that electricity which is formed by the water, by the energy of water. For that, dams are formed and dams are made, and the water is stored over there, and energy from the running water is formed by the generator in the form of electricity, and we use that at our homes. Then we have seen wind energy, that is also the use of moving air by very big like wind farms, or that wind energy is utilized to form electricity. And then we have seen biogas, that is used to make electricity or heat energy or light energy from or usage of cow dung, or like cow or animals wastes, which are nowadays they are also being used in um, uh, villages, some villages in Pakistan also. Here we will talk about another very important energy source, that is called solar energy. So solar comes from the word sun, so it means the sun energy. We know that sun is the ultimate source of energy on the earth. So it gives us not only light energy but also heat energy. So we use that these two types of energy for making a solar energy or for generating electricity from the solar energy. So here you can see these are large solar panels, and this one is solar cell, and this is one solar panel in which lots of solar cells are um, just organized here, and this is a very big like a solar panel in which lots of solar cells are used. These solar cells just transform this solar energy, sun's light and heat energy, to electrical energy. Nowadays, that is being used in lots of countries at for casual like home purposes, as well as in large industries for the floodlights, street lights, that is being used at wide range in Saudi Arabia as well to produce electricity. So the solar energy can be an effective renewable energy source in our country like Pakistan, because Pakistan is a developing country. It is included in developing country, not developed country. So we that is very hard to afford to build the dams and to make like because fossil fuels are also limited in Pakistan. We have to import lots of fossil fuels, and we have to give lots of like our money or charges for purchasing that one. So we are in need of using these type of solar panels to implant at our homes and industries to produce electricity. One very important usage of this one is it is free of cost, like solar energy which is being used in the solar panels, that is free of cost. Yes, sun shines everywhere on the earth, so we can use that sunlight and heat energy for producing um, the electricity. Just these solar panels just cost some lakhs, but after that the solar energy is totally free. This energy is also pollution free, very important point regarding environment. So that is environment friendly energy, that there it creates no pollution at all. So we can make our environment clean by using that type of electric energy as compared to the fossil fuels, because when we burn fossil fuels, lots of smoke and gases like carbon dioxide is released from that, which can produce global warming, as well as um, it increases the temperature of the earth, and also dangerous for the human beings and the environment to live on the earth. So solar energy is totally pollution free. There is a lot of solar energy coming on the earth, like in from the sunshine up to the sunset. We can consume all the energy through the solar panels to produce electric energy, and that electric energy is stored, and that can be utilized later in the night time as well for working and all kind of processes which we do in our daily life. Okay, the next one, upcoming uprising, a source of energy, that is tidal energy. Uh, Dear students, I think so. You have seen, and like when you go to a seaside, uh, in Karachi, Pakistan, or in Jeddah, like in Saudi Arabia, or anywhere. So the when the water runs, it moves in the waves form, like it produces waves, like it is here. So waves are having less height, but when there is the pressure of wind, or sometimes in the full moon, by the attraction of moon or moon's gravity, it forms this sea water forms high waves in the sea. So these waves are called tides. So these tides are having great pressure in that, great force in that. By using that great force, we can produce electricity. That is called tidal energy. The energy, the electricity which is produced by the tides of that water. So the winds when blow over the surface of the sea, it causes tides in it. So in some countries, like in European countries, these tides are used to make electricity. So under the sea, there are these mills. These are same a little bit than windmills. So these windmills, like these are water mills, you can say. So they are implanted under the sea, which when the tides move comes to these wings, or these mills, they rotate and they move turbines. And look, you can see here there's a wire, so and generators, so they generate electricity, and these wires just carry the electricity to, like, here is the station, and then the electricity is reached everywhere near the area which is near the sea. Very important point as well, its benefit, it's useful because it is free of cost, as well because tide does not cost, tides do not cost any price, as well as this energy is also pollution free, so it does not cause any type of pollution. So all these renewable energy sources, they are free of cost, as well as there is no pollution by using these type of energies. So they are very, very helpful for any country. So now, in place of fossil fuels, lots of countries are going to produce the electricity or any type of energy by using these type of energies, renewable energy sources, because they can be renewed and made again and again. Now we will see energy in our lives, that we know that our body always uses energy. Even when we sleep, we require energy, like our heart beats, our body is growing, our body is making some heat, like keeping our body warm. So even in the sleep time, we also need energy. So our body gets energy from where? Definitely from the food. So food is said to be the stored energy which is stored in the plants, vegetables, fruits, like meat. When we eat them, that energy is stored in the form of chemical energy. Then this chemical energy is changed in our body into different kinds of energy. Kinetic energy, like when we do the work, our daily work, as well as heat energy. So the energy in our life changes from one form to another, like we have seen before. Now we will see energy transfer in an environment. Like the first and foremost producers of the energy are green plants. So green plants are said to be producers, and they use sunlight uh, to grow and make the food. For that, for the plants, the ultimate source is what? Solar energy. Solar energy is stored in the form of chemicals or chemical energy in the plants. When we use those plants in the form of vegetables, fruits, or any type of food from the plants, animals and human beings definitely eat that, and that chemical energy is changed into heat and kinetic energy. Like our body gets warm, it means it produces heat energy also, that dissipates in the environment, like disappears in the atmosphere. And kinetic energy, any type of work when we do while using this type of chemical energy which is stored in the plants. And as, similarly, solar energy causes wind energy, tides energy, and many other forms of energy. So the ultimate source of energy is the sun. And here you can see the picture of your book, and here is another picture in which you can see that solar energy is coming into the atmosphere and like on the earth. So plants are using them for making the foods. That's why they are called producers. Then the producers, these plants are eaten by other animals. These are called primary consumers, like For example, cow, goat, and then we eat them or other animals eat them. Those are called carnivores, like snake or lions, and then tertiary consumers, they eat them. So there is the change of energy from one form to another, from one level of the life to another level. So yes, dear students, up to now, here at this topic, this is all of your chapter number 8, energy and its forms. But we will have some review of that, like when we compare the energy sources which we have studied a little bit before. Like there is, we can say here, these are non-renewable. They call non-renewable energy sources, and these are renewable energy sources, like non-renewable coal, oil, and we can see the gas. And here the renewable, they're like wind, hydroelectric power, that is also called hydel power, hydel energy. Then food, biomass, like biogas, solar energy, as well as from the tides we can use that tidal energy. Okay, now we will see a summary of this chapter, energy and its forms. In that, we will see, we have seen in this chapter that what is energy? Energy is the ability of a body to do work. So energy comes in many forms, as we have seen before, in many forms, like potential and kinetic energy, two main types of energy. So potential energy is the energy due to the position of the body, that is potential energy. And if a moving body possesses any type of energy, that is called kinetic energy. So these are two main forms of energy, but they are having further forms of energies as well. For example, heat energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, etc. So one form of energy can be changed into another form. At the end, energy dissipates into the atmosphere. So this is called the law of conservation of energy. It means the total energy in the universe is constant. It always same. It cannot created, it cannot be destroyed. Then we have seen some energy converters, that are the devices which can change the form of energy from one to another. Then we have seen some sources of energy like wind, water, sun, biogas, sea tides. They are renewable energy sources. So up to here, we have completed our chapter. Now, dear students, we are on exercise of chapter number 8. In that, first of all, we will see the statement and write its correct answer. So here we go. Number 1, the fact that energy cannot be created or destroyed. What is it called? The fact that energy cannot be created or destroyed, that is called, yes, the law of conservation of energy. Okay, number 2, kinetic energy of flowing water that is transformed into electricity, that is called hydroelectric energy. That is called, hydro means water, electric energy, like that is formed from the flowing water. Okay, the next one, the mixture of gases formed by the decay of animal waste, from the cow dung, from the animal's dung, or like waste of the animals in water, that is definitely called biogas. Bio means living, because this gas is formed by the living organisms waste. That's why it's called biogas. And now the energy possessed by a stretched rubber band, that is called potential energy. and energy coming from the sun. Very simple, that is solar energy. Now we will move towards choose the best answer. So the first one, all the planets which are orbiting around the sun possess energy coming sorry, the planets which orbiting around the sun. Orbiting means they are moving around the sun, so the energy of movement is called potential, kinetic, sound, or electrical energy. Definitely that is kinetic energy, because that is the energy of the movement. The next one, the diver, like the diver which is going to dive in the swimming pool or in the water. So that is the diver getting ready to dive has which type of he is getting ready. He's not diving, so he's getting ready, like he is at the top right now. So when it is at the he's at the top and is not moving, that is due to just position. So that is called hydral energy, chemical energy, kinetic energy, or potential energy. Definitely he is having potential energy stored in that, then he will jump and dive into the water. Number third is a drill converts, a drill like electrical drill which we just use to make hole in the wood in the wall. So what it does, it kinetic energy to electrical energy. Like what is the energy conversion here? Electrical energy to potential energy, electrical energy to heat energy, electrical energy to mechanical energy. Yes, it is electrical energy because we plug in to work, and then use to mechanical energy. Mechanical energy means uh, mm, the energy of working. So that is D is the correct answer. Okay, the next one is number 4. A car engine gets hot after a long ride. A car engine gets hot after a long ride, like when someone is driving the car for at a long drive. So what will happen? It contains lot of electric energy. Definitely no. The sun heats the energy, but sometimes we also drive the car in the night. So what happens then? The energy of the motion produces waste heat, or the battery keeps it warm. Definitely the energy of motion while it's moving. So the petrol inside it, that's burning, actually that producing heat energy. So waste heat is produced by the energy of motion. So this is the correct option. When we come down the stairs, so we lose what? At the top of the stairs, we are having definitely what? P, E. And when we are coming down, so we are having definitely kinetic energy. But it is asked here, when we come down the stairs, what we lose? That is at the top and that is at the bottom. When we are coming down, so we are getting kinetic energy and we are definitely losing potential energy, because potential energy is when we were at the top. So definitely the second option is the correct option for that. Okay, my dear students, we have finished our objective here. So for subjective, we will share in the group, inshallah. That's the question answers, and try to find out from the book as well, the short and long questions. So inshallah, we will meet in the next lecture with the next new topic and the new chapter number 9. uh, till then, Allah Hafiz, good luck, wish you all the best.